Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Jesse's Junk Mail. For those of you that are new to the channel, I'm a little sporadic about when I post, basically a vlog, my thoughts, some feelings, whatnot. Yeah, good deal. Welcome. It's been a while. I wanted to do some news. Some news thoughts. We've had a couple of things take place here that I noticed that I'm just like, you know what? Let me look at that and explain. And the reason I noticed it was I saw on Facebook that somebody posted that Fidel Castro had passed away, and the post that I read said that, you know, this particular person was glad he was dead and that he was a horrible individual. You know, that may be. He may have been horrible. But I said something one time when I was a young man. I don't think I was quite a teenager, but I think I was right there. And I had mentioned that I was glad somebody was dead. And I think my stepfather knocked the crap out of me. And he said, "You don't ever wish anybody anything on that." And if for nothing else, that moment stuck with me. So, you know, he was, I guess he did what he thought was right his whole life. I'm not quite sure what to say, but I don't believe I'd wish anybody dead. It is unfortunate. Evidently, the country is mourning his passing from the media, if media is to be believed. But he did pass away, so I'm very interested to see what our relationship with Cuba will be now that Fidel Castro has passed away. But that leads me just to a next. If you're on Facebook or any other social media and you're posting that you're glad people are dead or you're glad they're no longer alive, please stop. Please just stop. That says more about who you are than who they were. Does that make sense? I was very disappointed when I read it, but I do my best not to judge people. Yeah, that sucked. So, moving on. Tennessee fires. I've got a friend of mine. He's a YouTuber, Banana Waffle 99, and he was up in Tennessee about a week ago. So he has just come back. Those Tennessee fires were around that area where he was. So prayers and thoughts for everybody going through the evacuation process up there. That's terrible. That's a big tourist attraction right there. So I know they're gonna. I know there's gonna be some. I know there's gonna be some issues with people vacationing and everything, but more so, you know, if any lives are lost or what it's gonna do to the state. You know, the town. It's just unfortunate anytime you hear something like that. So the Ohio State University attack happened yesterday, and wow, this has produced some hateful comments from people I know. I never realized I knew so many hateful people, and I guess I'm more disappointed in myself that I know them. Not that they were hateful, but that I know them and I didn't figure it out. I don't like toxic people. It took me years to figure out that if I kept them around me and I paid any attention to what they had to say or valued their opinions, it would affect me negatively. I go to great lengths to just avoid that. But you know, once again, people glad he's dead. That's terrible. Something was going on with that guy, and I'm not taking up for what he did. Don't confuse me. But we have a problem in our country that nobody wants to talk about. The tolerance level in our country is unacceptable. Period. You're supposed to believe and be free. And as long as your belief doesn't affect me personally in the life that I'm living, we're going to be all right. That's the way it's supposed to be. I may not agree with you. You may not agree with me. But I'm not going to stab you. I'm not going to hack you up. I'm not going to shoot you. I'm not going to dog you. I'm amazed. I'm floored at some of the comments that I read. And then this last one, though, I didn't know what to think of, and I only got 4 points. Just a real quick video. I'll probably do another one a little later. Kanye West is still in the hospital as of 7 hours ago. Evidently, he's had a mental breakdown, and somebody asked me about that, and I told him, I said, well, if you spent all your time upsetting other people, you'd have a mental breakdown too. You can't continue. I mean, and no disrespect to him, I don't know him personally, but I do know what he has done. You can't continue to be a jerk, stealing stars and professionals' limelight, and that not come with a certain amount of stress. Yes, there's not a doubt in my mind he's mentally exhausted. If I went around being a jerk, I'd probably be mentally exhausted too. In fact, most people I know that are unhappy with life, they're exhausted. It is what it is. Don't like it? Change your lifestyle. Stop being a jerk. Stop interrupting people. Stop running on stage and tell them that they don't like whatever. We all know what he said. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, so mental breakdown. There should probably be a couple more people on that mental breakdown list before it's all said and done. I'm not judging. I'm just saying everybody's going crazy. I took a couple of days off just to rest and relax. I'm gonna enjoy it. Maybe get out and do a little hiking, maybe some bike riding. Spend some time with a real good friend of mine. Go out and eat. But yeah, that's about it. I wanted to touch base on the news. I think I may start doing some news segments too, and with the vlog. I really haven't done a good job as the identity of the channel, and for that I have to apologize. I just don't know what I want to do with it. I know that I got things to say. I just don't know how best to convey them on a regular basis to keep it regular. Somehow I feel my rambling is inadequate at times. I got my first dislike on YouTube. Somebody did finally show up and dislike something. So I don't know why I find that so funny. I was just like, wait, you're reading the analytics on the thing and it says this one dislike. I was like, wait, what? Dislike? So I was like, all right, so hats off to you, whoever you are. I don't care. But so we start doing that. As soon as I figure out, I've got to figure out how to do this. I am going to start the gaming, walking you guys through some of my gaming and whatnot. As soon as I learn how to do all this, we're going to hit the ground running with it. But for right now, that's it. Yeah, that's about it. I can't. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy late Thanksgiving, by the way. Hope your holiday was filled with turkey, family, friends, whatever it was that made you happy. Hope it was filled with it. Mine was good and quiet, and I got a text message. But yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. Look, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, give it a dislike. Do what you got to do. I'm going to follow a couple of more vloggers and maybe see what they've got going on and see maybe I'm missing something. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to do a little gaming. I'm going to go grab something to drink and have an awesome afternoon. Remember, I love you. God loves you best. Be blessed. And thank you for tuning in for another edition of Jesse's Junkman. It's so cheesy.